Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Castle Crush. Castle Crush is a game that I've been playing for a while now. I've actually even started a clan inside of it. I'll tell you guys more about that in just a second. But guys, this is a really fun game that I picked up. I've been spending a little bit of free time every single day, just kind of leveling up my my characters. And today, I'm going to have some fun with you guys, recommending the game. The download link will be in the description for you guys, and also kind of giving you a brief tutorial of the game, even though I'm probably like mid-progression myself, so I have like a general awareness of the game, but at the same time I'm not a noob, but I'm far from one of the top players in the game. Okay, so the good news is, and the reason that I picked this up and the reason that I kind of was able to get really familiar with the game really quick is that the basics are similar to Clash Royale in a lot of ways. You have chests, you can see on the left hand side here. Let's go ahead and open one up right now. Let's see what we get. And you can see we have Skeletons, which are a common card, and we have Executioner, which are a rare card. Just happens to be two cards that are also inside Clash Royale, so very basic there. And you can see the rarities are also similar to Clash Royale. Now, it's kind of cool and handy because it's really easy to pick up in terms of the cards and the rarities, but then as far as the actual gameplay, it's a lot different. So I like it because it's easy to learn, because I'm something I'm familiar with, but then when you go on, it gets a little bit more complex as you go into the actual gameplay. We'll talk about that in just a second here, but first let's take a look at my battle decks. You can see at the top, deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. I've been playing a little bit with deck 2 most recently. Now, some cool things about these decks is you can have multiple characters inside the same deck, and once you get to a certain level, I think it was level 3, I could be wrong, you can actually have 14 cards versus just 7 when you're starting out. They keep it pretty basic, and then it expands a little bit. So you can see here, you can upgrade your cards, and they even have a zero-cost card called the Gust of Wind. So I really like this deck, guys. If you're playing, if you're lucky enough to unlock some of these characters, you can see a lot of epics in this deck here, a couple rares as well. I'm still kind of learning and fine-tuning exactly what the right deck is going to be for me, but this one so far has done me pretty well. So I have 2 of the most expensive units in the game. You can see the 10 mana cost here, Skull King as well as the Black Knight, and then I have a really cool card that costs 0, a Gust of Wind. All it does is push your opponent's troops back, but the cool thing about it is it costs 0, so it's an awesome cycle card. I think it's one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful card inside the entire game. Now again, before we get into gameplay here, you can see I am at the castle called Pirates Bay right now. These are similar to arenas in Clash Royale. You can see there's card unlocks given at each individual castle level, and a new kind of skin to the castle. Really cool stuff. You can see the card rarities here a little bit. I don't know what these cards are. I think this is a dragon here, this legendary card, all the way at Summit's Castle, a ways away from where I am right now. So what I kind of do in any game that I play is I look at the top players. Look at this, 64 for 4 trophies. That's insane. And I kind of see what they're playing, and then I think that if I should kind of mimic some of those cards in my deck if I'm lucky enough to have them. Anyway, let's hop right into gameplay. Enough of me blabbing. You guys are pretty much familiar with how the game works in terms of outside of the gameplay. Now let's hop into a match here. So you can see my cards. A big difference on this game is that the mana, it accumulates and gets more and more as you go through the match. So it starts out pretty slow, and there's a lot of strategy involved here in terms of you can even discard cards when you get to a full kind of slot of cards here. You can see right here that little trash can. We're gonna discard an expensive card right now because I need to deal with this demon coming at me here, and I'm kind of panicking. Oh no. All right, so we're gonna use fire, but we're gonna need something else, something dramatic. And it's not going to be the Joker. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but you can see here, there's nothing shooting at my opponents. There's no tower per se. So what I'm doing here is just relying on troops alone, and there's 3 lanes here. 3 lanes. So there's a lot to kind of pay attention to. You have to make sure you account for every single one of these lanes. So I am in trouble here, guys. It looks like, as always, I am going to lose, and as always, I am really bad at commentating and playing at the same time. So we're going to push these guys back. That will buy me a little bit of time. And then we're going to use the demon to try to kill this mage here in the center lane here. So I do not like what's coming at me here in the bottom lane here. So the bottom lane, we're going to have to do everything we can to try to keep this troop alive, try to hammer through these opponent's troops. And he freezes me. That's going to be pretty much GG there, guys. Unfortunately, there's not going to be anything I can do to stop this onslaught of troops coming my way. They're all unique. I'm still kind of learning the troops, exactly what they all do, but I know one thing: I am going to lose here. You can see it is, even though I'm level 9 and my opponent is level 7, if you know what you're doing and you played this game longer than I have, you can easily... Oh, and there's also emotes. Well, we'll do that. He gives me the oh man face. Okay, oh, by the way, guys, if you want to join my clan, go ahead and join. Someone said, Ash, please reply. So, why not say, why not reply here? Oh, okay, up here. Hey, hey. Or if I can spell, it'd be awesome, guys. Hey, hey. Oh my god. There we go. So you can see my clan is called Clash with Ash, guys, so if you want to join, feel free to join. Let's go ahead and play another battle here. This time, let's see if we can actually concentrate and pick up a victory here. So, against my opponent, and you can see where they're from, too, which is kind of interesting. This guy is from Turkey, and I cannot pronounce his name. So, I have this card in the center here is really interesting. It costs 2 elixir, or 2 mana, excuse me, and what happens is it makes the next card cost 3 mana less. So, really cool. It gives you like a 1 mana discount on your overall trade. So here things are starting out a little bit better, but of course we want to get something going here. So you can see the cards just kind of come randomly, but you have to make sure that you use the amount of elixir that you have early. You don't want to just waste it doing absolutely nothing. At the same time, you want to make sure that you save your good counters for whatever your opponent might play next. So here, this is a really cool troop that I'm going to play in the center lane here. She regenerates her health, which is awesome. She moves really slow, but she also regens. So, just wasted just totally wasted that. Didn't see the demon coming down. So that demon character in the center lane, guys, it kills a random troop on the same lane as you once you place him. And then after that, he's still pretty strong. So he's a pretty good card. I would highly recommend you put 1 or 2 of them inside your deck. I'm going to go ahead and use my my tornado card up there, or a gust of wind, excuse me, because we want to keep cycling here. Keep cycling. So we're going to use demon. This guy is one of my only legendaries. Not the demon, but the guy behind him. He's called Shaman. And what he does is your opponent won't be able to tell what lane he is in. So here, guys, we're moving later into this match, and that's good for me because I have a really heavy, expensive deck. So when you have heavy, expensive decks, you want to try to stay alive as long as possible, and then you'll have a big advantage moving later into the match. So here we go here. We're going to put down Demon, kill that guy there. Mage is going to kind of disturb us there in the bottom lane. We're going to try to sneak in my Dark Knight or Black Knight in the very, very top there. We'll see if he can get some damage on that tower. It looks like things are pretty good. We're going to give him some protection up there. Then we're going to use the discount. Then we're going to use the flame. And things are looking all of a sudden really good. And we got a victory here, killing my opponent's castle, taking him down. And that is what I'm talking about there. So as we're loading here, we will actually get a chest. Okay. So every time you get a victory, you obviously get a chest. We'll go ahead. I think we have enough gems to gem up this one. I hope I'm right. Yes, 48 gems. So we'll see what we get out of this chest, guys. It is a nature heal and another gust of wind. Love Gust of Wind, my favorite card, I think. And you can see that the top player in the game actually also used Gust of Wind. So guys, this is so much fun. A great game to play, kind of just to pass the time. I play it daily, like I said. So if you're looking for a good clan, clans unlock at level 3 or castle level 3, so be sure to join my clan, Clash with Ash. I will see you in-game. Huge shout out to my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. Huge shout out to all of you guys for continuing to watch. Make sure you download the game in the pinned comment or in the description below, guys. See you in-game. See you in Castle Crush. As always, take care, guys.